Hi, welcome to my summer house. My name is Matt Bunkle. I've been a singer-songwriter since I was 16 years old, and I'm now 43, and I have a family. I've lived a whole life of adventures and seasons of this, that and the other. Good, the bad, the ugly and the beautiful, all combined into one story as it is. But behind the scenes of everything I've been doing in my own life, I've been writing these songs or enjoying music because I love listening to songs, and realised a few years ago, sort of during the lockdowns, I spent a lot of time thinking about the music. I was in a particular point in my life where I really wanted to explore what made myself me in terms of music. I'd been a musician, I had played songs, I'd done lots of things with music, but I hadn't really fully gone for it or anything. But I'd done enough to experience playing, in different settings. But I realised that the songwriting was a lot deeper than that. It was something to do with the whole emotional well-being type stuff. There was something that I tapped into as a very young person, where it was to do with expressing your experiences in a moment and kind of trying to encapsulate an idea or thought, or it's almost like an emotional photo of a part of your life. And as I was reflecting on not just my own songs but listening to everybody's music, I realised that there was sort of like an empathy behind it all. It was almost like the birds singing their songs every day in the morning, can be to us like a song in the beginning of the morning, that even on a bad day maybe you might find that bit of hope, or like a flower or anything in nature, or even in the busyness of you go through a town, you see loads of people on a sunny day maybe, where everyone seems to be in a good mood, in a good place, and everyone's just living their lives, and like there's a sound of life just happening, and all these details go into these songs, these feelings, these emotions. It's like our soul is an ocean of emotion, and you can get lost when you go through stuff, particularly with relationships of all natures. Finding love, losing love, mending love, breaking love, redeeming love, and even dreaming of eternal love, wherever you might believe it is possible. And I just found all these things fascinating, and behind it all I just saw this massive sense of value that's free. Maybe we've been looking in everywhere for a love that's always been there. We often look to the people around us for love. We might look around to nature for a sense of love, but perhaps behind it all is life itself. The whole thing, every part of it, every different element, every different speck, from the deepest internal of yourself to the outer self, into the wide space of the universe. There's potentially a whole ocean of love and value and validation that comes just from you being in part of that, able to breathe, able to share your life. And actually, when all is said and done, it's people's life that we probably ultimately gravitate to, that sharing of life whenever that's possible. And yet we have all these emotions that get in the way, maybe these negative experiences and traumas to our heart or something. But I've found in my journey that even in the worst of times, falling into this, because in dark days I would go to sing a song, I'd go to, and it wouldn't be about rehearsing a song, it'd be about, like a boxer going to a boxing bag. To that its frustration maybe. As a musician, I would go to that place to let out your feelings. Maybe through writing your own song in that moment, or maybe just tapping into somebody's song that's already been written that empathises with your situation. and sometimes even singing almost the opposite of happy song, you know, singing of the frustration has as much hope come out the other side of it because you've let that feeling out. As a happy song, when you kind of come to a good moment, a happy moment that seems to make all of the rest that's happened seem to be okay, because all that stuff's led you here to this place. But anyway, basically, I know I just really want to get out and sing for free, you know, not to encourage kindness and generosity, and you know, yeah, I've got my own house to look after, my own home and family to look after, but love and kindness and is something we really need to cling on to and find a way of letting go of all of our reasons to, you know, disconnect from each other and disassociate from each other, when in reality we're potentially all connected anyway. And there's one thing that seems to bring people together, which is music, you know, and it's a wonderful thing. So, you know, I want to use some songs, I want to use the music to bring people together and share value, share life's value. You know, life loves you, the whole situation cares for us in such a beautiful way. When you see it, you know, it's a selfless love, you know, it's a love behind the scenes, you know, it's the very source of everything, you know, and all of our, that none of our achievements or none of our lives are able to be known without it, and yet we need it so much. And you know, life loves you, you know, I should love you. Seeing a life in another person and understanding the life that's around us can change the way we do a lot of things. And also when you realise that life has a way of keeping everything in the situation, valuing every single thing that happens, using every single thing to keep life going forward and recreating itself and redeeming and healing and moving things forward in a way that really is very gracious to us, you know, that even within nature itself, it seems to absorb a lot of our, you know, lostness, and seems to absorb a lot of our frustrations and insecurities, which I think would help us to be able to recognise, maybe put to the front of everything we do. Yeah, a love that's free, that don't need to be earned or secured, because it's already secure in a situation. Anyway, this is Matt Bunkle. I just want to be free to sing, and sing for anyone who wants to listen, you know, and hope that helps. Anyway, hopefully I'll see you around, either on the streets or in an event, or maybe singing in the schools or something. We'll see what happens. But yeah, this is probably the longer version of me being free to sing. This is my t-shirt, you know, free to sing, you know. And I want everyone to feel free to sing like the birds, you know, or feel that feeling of just being able to be yourself and be, you know, valued where you're at the moment, and you know, maybe realise that we are doing a lot of things to try and validate ourselves or make ourselves feel valuable or build our own self-value, when actually the value is already available for us if we see it, that there's someone that loves us greatly, maybe the greatest love ever displayed, and that love is life itself. And when life shows itself through a person, you know, it can change the world, you know, and change the world even for just one person. If someone listens to your song and you're sharing your sincerity in your song, and you're sharing kindness in your song, and sharing hope in your song, you know, maybe you could be, you know, the point of change, you know, the turning of a page for another person, to feel the value that they have in life, you know, for free, you know. We don't have to be afraid, you know, to live our lives how we feel right to do so. At the same time, we don't have to strive to be perfect either, in some human knowledge or perceived sense of what might be perfect, because life already sees us as perfect and already values us where we're at, and understands that any struggles we're having is probably because we've found ourselves lost in the home that is all around us. And sometimes struggling to see the home around us everywhere means all of our homes are a little bit broken. But life wants to heal us all and make everything well again. And yeah. Anyway. See you later. Bye. Life loves you. It's brilliant. Behind the eyes you see, if only you believe, the greatest love in life, it comes for free. Let every beat of heart and strum of my hand plays this song with deepest love. So come and take my arm and walk with me. Come and see how life has made me sing. 'Cause when my heart was broke, your life cared for me. Unfailing love was waiting there for me. Oh, for me, a love so pure and free. A love is there for you if you will let it be. Behind the tick of time is the grace for you to find a reason to put your trust in me. The life behind the scenes in every place that you've been. The life's in everything for you to see. So come and take a journey here with me. I'll take you to the mountains, valley, stream, where once upon the water's edge I cried. Selfless love was riding on the tide. All the time, this love so pure and kind. This love is there for you if you open your eyes. This time, jars of hope and butterflies, a cold love that fills the skies. Oh, for you, yeah, oh, for you. For a stranger, lover or friend, a child, I'd risk it at sincerity's end to find you. to show you and see. So if we were together or apart, eternal life, it keeps us in its heart. That everywhere you go, I'll be there too. The light will always keep me close to you, so close to you, with love that never ends. And this love is kind to you, so you won't be alone. 'Cause you know, oh, how life loves you with love that never ends. And this life is here in me, so you can take my hand and sing that life and love is free for all to find a home. And our love we have today will always be our home, our home, our home. Life will be out.